Welcome to the discussion of Module 6. This is entitled The Roles and Responsibilities of a Risk Manager. This module talks about the job description and guide of a risk manager. Also, this will clarify the duties and responsibilities of a risk manager, especially in dealing with unexpected troubles in the organization. Likewise, this will introduce students to the more important job qualifications and requirements that the future risk manager must attain. These are the different learning outcomes. After a successful completion of this module, you should be able to interpret the job description of a risk manager, differentiate the duties and responsibilities of a risk manager, and review the job qualifications and requirements of a risk manager. Let's discuss the job description and guide. The role of a risk manager is to communicate risk policies and processes for an organization. They provide hands-on development of risk models involving market credit and operational risk, assure controls are operating effectively, and provide research and analytical support. Risk managers must have excellent quantitative and analytical skills, along with the ability to apply those skills across a variety of business processes. A risk manager is held accountable for analyzing, assessing, and handling the risks faced by the organization. They assist the organizations regarding any sort of risks that might affect the probability of the organization and develop strategies and processes for managing those business risks and ensure successful business continuity. The job role of risk manager is quite essential for successful running of a business. The foremost task of a risk manager is to gather the data and carry out investigations to recognize the risks that an organization might be exposed to. As part of the investigation process, the risk managers should analyze key risk indicators or KRI and conduct what if analysis to determine the concerns if the risks identified in the process are about to occur. A few of the concerns or consequences include threat or leaking organization's confidential information, financial loss, and damage to the organization's assets. Risk managers are also involved in implementing control risks and action plans for safeguarding the organization's assets and resources. This is done through mitigating risks and potential damage cost. The steps taken by the risk manager in mitigating the risk varies from organization to another. Some of the measures taken include defining crisis management, designing business continuity plans, introducing operation protocols, insurance coverage, and updating the procedures correlating to the latest best practices. These are the duties and responsibilities. These duties under a risk management job description include the following. First, designing and implementing an overall risk management process for the organization, which includes an analysis of the financial impact on the company when risks occur, performing a risk assessment, analyzing current risks and identifying potential risks that are affecting the company, performing a risk evaluation, evaluating the company's previous handling of risk, and comparing potential risks with criteria set out by the company such as costs and legal requirements, establishing the level of risk the company are willing to take, preparing risk management and insurance budgets, risk reporting tailored to the relevant audience, explaining the external risk posed by corporate governance to stakeholders, creating business continuity plans to limit risks, implementing health and safety measures, and purchasing insurance, conducting policy and compliance audits, which will include liaising with internal and external auditors, maintaining records of insurance policies and claims, reviewing any new major contracts or internal business proposals, building risk awareness amongst the staff by providing support and training within the company, provide a methodology to identify and analyze the financial impact of loss to the organization, employees, the public, and the environment. Examine the use of realistic and cost-effective opportunities to balance retention programs with commercial insurance, prepare risk management insurance budgets, and allocate claim costs and premiums to departments and divisions, provide for the establishment and maintenance of records, including insurance policies, claim and loss experience, assist in the review of major contracts, um, propose facilities and or new program activities for loss insurance implications, in cooperation with General Counsel, maintain control over the claims process to ensure that claims are being settled fairly, consistently in the best interest of the entity, identifying and analyzing various risks, business and financial, developing risk management controls and contingency plans, communicating recommendations to management, conduct assessments to define and analyze possible risks, evaluate the gravity of each risk by considering its consequences, audit processes and procedures, develop risk management controls and systems, design processes to eliminate or mitigate potential risks, create contingency plans to manage crisis, evaluating existing policies and procedures to find weaknesses, prepare reports and present recommendations, help implement solutions and plans, and evaluate employees' risk awareness and train them when necessary. Next is the job qualifications and requirements. A degree in the following subject is not vital but can be included in a job description: risk management, management or business studies, finance or economics, science, statistics, engineering, law. Um, post um, Postgraduate degrees are not mandatory but may also be beneficial. If a candidate does not have a degree, a career in risk management is certainly still possible, but would mean working up the career path, likely starting at an administrative level. When compiling a risk management job description, it is important to also display the following skills. Ah, hindi pala included dito sa PowerPoint. Pero these are the following skills: analytical skills and an eye for detail, commercial awareness, numerical skills, planning and organizational skills, ability to understand broader business issues, communication and presentation skills. To kickstart your career as a risk manager, typically you need to possess a degree in statistics, business and finance, economics, IT, and mathematics. In addition to having a degree in the above fields, it's equally essential to have knowledge in wide areas like corporate governance, internal audit, quality assurance, security, regulatory compliance, risk management, and data analytics. This job role requires ample experience in risk management roles. Organization in the IT and engineering domain requires risk managers to have technical knowledge and specialized qualification in the field. Risk management managers should think outside the box, otherwise the risks might be unnoticeable to others. Having a post graduation can be advantageous, though it is not essential. Even if you don't have a degree, still it's possible to start your career in risk management, but with the administrative role before you start progressing towards high higher levels. Employers expect equivalent qualification or experience to enter this position. Okay, so these are the skills mentioned kanina. Eto. So what skills do you need to become a risk manager? Now, let's take a look at the specific skills you need to become a risk manager. Should possess ample knowledge of risk assessment models, should possess awareness of statistical tools and auditing and reporting procedures, should possess the ability to execute office automation tools and risk monitoring and testing procedures, should possess attention to minute details, should possess exceptional verbal and communication skills, should possess time management and organizational skills, should possess negotiation and diplomacy skills, proven experience as a risk manager, knowledge of risk assessment and control, experience with auditing and reporting procedures, familiarity with industry compliance standards and regulations, strong computer and research skills, knowledge of analysis software is preferred. Analytical mind with problem-solving aptitude, excellent communication and presentation skills. Um, Ito, may bachelor sa law, business, finance, or related field. Professional Risk Manager certification is a plus. So apart from having these key skills to become a risk manager, professionals need to be reskill and upskill by taking part in widely recognized IT security and governance courses to gain a competitive edge in the job market and also to have a holistic understanding. Okay, so that ends our discussion on Module 6. So if you have any questions or clarifications, feel free to send a message in our GC or MS Teams. Thank